Okay, 2024 is going exactly how I planned, but I'm not gonna lie, something's off about this year. You know, something is really off. Like I can feel something coming. It's probably the political wave, but no, it's something else. Like, can anyone feel that this summer is gonna be?
Donated $5.
Harold is your
Needing some
name?
book recommendations.
Really?
Where should I start with
You're
Freud and Jung?
Look, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dude. You guys don't realize that. I swear to last night I didn't get any work done. I didn't sleep and I did Bible study for 14 hours straight at 2 times speed of a fast talking mentor. And dude, I spent so much time. It's not even debate stuff. It's are we 2,000 years into the revelation or the rapture? And I'm like, bro, I'm not even supposed to be studying this stuff, but it's so healthy for me, dude. No one can actually master the Bible. You know what I mean? Like, this is not Harry Potter, bro. These are like the biggest brains on the internet. All read something different. They all debate each other. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I listened to a big. I like this Asian Protestant I listen to, but he's kind of a Zio shill. I don't want to call him that because I kind of want him on my program. But he speaks with so much conviction. And I love Mari, bro. Like I've loved Mari since the summer, but I didn't realize how much like he I deleted every other Christian content I watch and I just stick to the Chinese guy and Mari, which is crazy because I used to do like 10 channels, bro. And I started this like I've been doing this like for a decade, but I started with David Lin. David Lin was my first Christian channel I got addicted to, and I wasn't even a Christian. I was just rooting for him, and I was in a lot of legal trouble. So his story made sense. And he was like, I was drinking all the syrups and doing all the partying and stuff, and like, what? Can you believe Pastor David Lin was like that? Now this stream, guys, don't even donate. You have no idea how blessed I am. I'll just read everything in chat because like really good happens to me when I do these more mature streams, bro. Like I get gifted good shit. I get good blessings. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I recognize the names you're saying in chat, but I don't actually have a face to match any Christian commentators. Like all the Christian commentators that DM me and say, "Yo, you killed it last night." I vaguely know them, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm over the moon that they're JQing. I never thought I'd see this day. It feels like a dream come true. I had no idea a handful of people, three, four people, Myron, Sneeko, Nick, me. That's all it took. That's all it took. That's crazy. Now everyone's on Twitter JQing hard. But I can't help but think it's only popular because of the war. That we didn't really have an effect because, let's be honest, man. Jews and Muslims, the game plan is they're gonna kill each other. Like Albert Pike predicted this shit, right? That's the bad feeling I have for 2024. Yeah, I saw Lil Nas, bro, but dude, he's a. I don't want to talk about facts on this channel, bro. Okay. And another thing, like I know you guys think I'm into rap music, but I'm not. All rappers got fucked in the ass for a deal. That's a conspiracy that's like open. Look at Diddy. And if you guys are like, oh well, you were just listening to that music, bro. I worked 5 years in hip hop clubs with just black guys. So it's hard for me to play Beethoven, bro. I gotta deprogram a bit. Um, yeah. And there's something about rap music that is like how you say it feels like rock band when you're hitting the lyrics correctly, or like you're bing 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 bing. Anyways, but I feel really violent. Like you could tell I'm talking in my low voice because I just got really amped and violent for no reason. Like that music really put me on edge, bro. That dude was talking about smoking a ops dreads. He rolled up the dude's hair and smoked it on the YouTube video of their song. That gotta be the most black shit I've ever seen, bro.
Voico donated $7. Effective way to learn reading people? Bartending, bouncing? Spend 90% of my life looking at a screen. I'm a mix of schizo and autism, but confident and good looking. Jesus is king.
There's so many social clubs and communities you can join. Like, dude, you have no idea how lonely humans are. Your city has a rec center with adults, a church. Bro, join everything until you're social and you can read people. And bro, I'm telling you, you don't need to be a bartender. One thing I never grew up with is a church. Bro, for up until 2016, I thought religion was, as much as I studied it, I thought it was like the biggest bullshit on earth. Because I thought I was actually smarter than every philosopher throughout the papacy. And, like, imagine, like, that's what an atheist is. He thinks he's smarter than the saints. That's crazy. Like, those are famous for being geniuses. What was I saying? Bro, I don't want money.
Anonymous donated $5.
At least not 5.
The
Make it
fact
more.
You still simp for Nick despite him being exposed as a grifter so many times is pathetic. You were already a clown, but Nick is a whole other level of tree. He provides no content and yet you refuse to ditch him.
I can't turn my back, bro.
Donated $5.
Can't turn my back on Nick.
3 is the synthesis to the thesis and antithesis, and thus provides a healing function. 3 is the first odd number and male principle.
Yeah, don't tell people that, okay? I charge heavy for that. Listen, man. There's a clip of me popping off and Nick being canceled for being around me. And he went live, I swear to God, this is not a joke. And I was making a bunch of jokes that I do heroin, cocaine, all this shit. And it was Cocaine Crusader joke. And then Nick went live and said in front of the world trying to destroy me, look, guys, where in the Bible does it say you cannot do cocaine? I mean, like, when we look at these drugs that they're doing versus the one they want to suppress, and then you look at the studies that coke's not even that addictive, I was like, what the
3 donated.
He's the most loyal dude I've ever met.
33 LP Pisces/cat and also born at 12:33 a.m. making 10K plus a month in sales but unfulfilled and want to do something else, always thinking about social media.
There's nothing else. Even if you do social media and travel, when I first got on social media, even though my first day I talked about God, bro, I've had imposter syndrome for a year and I had a cold stomach for a year, bro. Like, I didn't know who the fuck I was. I just made money and kept my head down and I'm like, oh, it'll pass. Traveling, influencing, none of that fixes you, bro. You have to go to scripture, man. I'm so tired of repeating myself. Like, you have to do the hard thing. And you're going to be really embarrassed if you're a 30-year-old, 25-year-old that doesn't have any religious structure to their psyche. No women won't respect you. Your family won't respect you. The friends you'll have won't be like your church friends. Bro, my church friends teach me how to make millions of dollars. You think I want to go back to my rap buddies they're smoking weed in the backseat of a car? They're my biggest fans. They watch me in the backseat of the car when they smoke up and they're dying laughing. I'm like, bro, get this shit together. The only missing variable is that you guys are all still atheists, man. And dude, you know when you're 25 or 30 and still a atheist, you know what you're telling me? You're telling me you went through your darkest moments and didn't have a eureka feeling. Like, oh, this is what I do next. You know what I mean? What do you mean non-stop talking stream, bro? Should I just stop talking? Bro, I did this for years where I like one-on-one with my community, bro. Like, why you got to take the wind out of my sails like a kid, bro? It's a podcast. You're going to talk. Matter of fact, every single sentence I say is actually entertaining. Look at the cast yesterday. Like, no offense.
Big Rig 2080 donated $5. I am an 8LP with 9 energy born in the year of the rat. Can you give me a reading and some advice?
You're the worst, most selfish. And you're an 8, so like you're power hungry. Yeah, Christianity supersedes numerology, so if you're a Christian, I can like forgive you. But you gotta be a real one. Like, don't go to the synagogue with Gideon and shit. That really bummed me out. I know so many. What is it? Young Dawn? I think I was the only one to say this like 7 months ago or some shit. Dude, if you do not believe in the triune God, if you do not believe in the Trinity, you are worse than a Satanist. That's on God, man. Like, Young Dawn, I'm trying to be so respectful and not judge these guys. Young Dawn, Gideon is next. He's going down that path where he's just, there's something that happens when, I'm not saying Americans, man. There's something that happens when Protestants try and understand scripture and they start making shit up and they lead everyone astray. Like, worship has to be taught. Like it's like anything. You have to learn from someone, man, with experience. Experience supersedes knowledge. I'm telling you, man, if you can't grasp the Trinity and you telling me you're a Christian, whoa, bro. That's crazy, dude. Gideon's headed down that path. And look, man, I love black people, but sometimes when they get hardcore religious, they obsess over a mentor figure. Young Dawn did this. Gideon. There's so many I can name. I like David's team for the David's a Protestant, right? For the Protestant gang, I like David Lynn. Stop talking slow. Look at this. Permaban, that guy. Red name. Scroll up and find him. He said it again. Yeah, the guy who said boring permaban that.
I Wiz3 donated $12. Can you talk about how to integrate ego and shadow traits and willpower? Please go deep. Want to learn how to be strong but not massive asshole.
No, because that's in my course I'm selling. And then you can ask me directly on a call, one-on-one. Like, you know how long that would take me? It would take me 10 minutes, but it'd take you an hour because you'd have so many questions. That's like...
Konnichiwa donated $5. I married from back home 3 months ago. Good girl. But I barely know her because it is arranged. Don't even speak same language.
What the f***?
I'm worried how to bring her here to UK. It is hard for me, but emotional.
I'm not gonna lie, you're opening up to me like you're some kind of... I don't even know who you are. You just randomly said you got married and you don't even know who your wife is. And I'm supposed to what? Like, comfort you? Bring her to me. Let me test her out, see if she's the one for you. And you said konnichiwa. You said Japanese arranged marriage? Bro, we need some rapport. I can't just... What am I, a fortune teller? The guy's asking me if he's gonna like his wife that he hasn't met. I guess it's fair. You haven't met her, and neither have I. So my opinion is just it's just so weird. Like, what the fuck was that? Don't ever send me money like that again. I'll with a knife, bro. Ruin my day with that shit. Here we go. Here we go. The TTS. Here, make it higher than
Solomon
5x. I
33
can't
donated
stand this sound. Or
5.30
change the
cents. What are
jingle.
your thoughts on God's sea monster pet, the Leviathan? For example, Psalm 104:26.
What's my? Did you say God's pet, the Leviathan? What's my opinion? Ah, overrated. I kind of like the second beast in Revelations that's like comes out like a jaguar, but body of a bear. And the red dragon's cool too. Um, what a weird question. Why are you throwing me off like that, bro? There should be like a system where we vet people before we take retard money. What are you talking about? The Leviathan? Biblical lore is great, but not the stuff that everyone talks about. The most biblically, how you say, authentic and insane story is the real one. Christ dying, but his blood is eternal, and it's not a symbolic bleeding. We're not washing the blood symbolically, it's spiritually, like it's in the spiritual plane, and that sacrifice is for all of the timeline of history. Meaning, when people say, oh, Christ died and resurrected 2,000 years ago, no, it was today. It's every day we're living that it happened. Christ is timeless. That story is crazy to me. You know what I mean? I'm too deep. Change my title to just chatting with retards. Mods, I'm serious. Like, I don't want people thinking this is my chat. I'm not used to this shit. Dude, I manually breathe so I don't breathe on the mic hard. Because when I rewatch these streams, I can't bear that breathing sound. I can't stand that shit. And it's not just my lungs and their smoke filled room. I have a lot of nose hair that clogs up my air. Like when I feel it. Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal
here. Tony donated $5. Bryson Gray talking shit on your name, calling you a heathen on Twitter, but you're working, so I got you, my G.
Who's Bryson Gray? You mean Bryce Hall? Bryson Gray or gay?
Konichiwa donated $5. Hey, I'm an 18 years old male. I'm getting an arranged marriage, but it turned out to be
this
a
guy?
30-year-old black male. Do you have any advice?
Is it this dude?
I Wiz 3 donated $5. I'm in a fraternity and all my friends are degenerate. Should I cut them all off to level up?
Yes!
When we hang out sober, the conversations are retarded and negative. If so, how do I find a new circle?
I just went alone when I realized those were my friends, and you will find it. Trust me, you're not gonna live lonely. You'll lose your mind lonely. Check it out, Bryson Gray. Is it Gray? Like, he's one of those Christians that says, "Oh, you went to a nightclub? That's not very Christian of you. Live the life, bro." Like, I love the Christian charm. I think he has a following, so he's good at it. But I really think these guys are the death of the movement. Like, these kind of boring types. Like, he's mad he didn't get invited to that part. Just take my spot, bro. Like, he gets mad that he doesn't get invited to podcasts. You don't bring fucking views. Like, you're not a MAGA rock star, bro. It looks like you are on Google, but it's not even my job to invite you, bro. What's he mad about? What did he say? Shame on you, Bryson. I've only said nice things about you. Bro, every day I get reminded that it's just Nick in this game. I love Vince too, though. Vince won me over big time. I liked him for a long time, but I had no idea that he actually covers the everything. Like, yeah, he has his own channel and everything. I thought he was like collabing and debating like those panelist guys. Someone said, "Is Earth hell? Jesus has the keys to death and hell. Read scripture. Death and hell are two different things. It's not complicated, but it's gonna go over your head, bro. We don't have time for that shit. Is Earth hell? No, Earth is not hell. You certainly get a taste of it here. Earth is dust world, though. It is garbage. Make no mistake about that. The Bible is telling you everything here is temporary, dirty. The elites, you think they're taking any of that fortune with them? They're going to be dust in the wind like you and me. That's how it goes. What did I do to my throat? Listen, the CIA is paying me right now a lot of money to do this stream, so I need you guys to focus. So what, Bryson, what are you mad about?
La Depression donated $5. How to deal with fear of not finding better than X. I'm born 1994, getting old and want to start family but can't find better than her so far.
You'll never find her, dude, because that's not even how you got the first one. You got the first one out of a sense of identity. You can't be at the same level of identity you were back then. So you got to show money, status. You got to be somewhere in life, bro. You're not thinking of leveling up in life, then you doesn't come. She'll never come. You think you're just going to bump into her? You're 94 and that's not how it works. Every single year, I started with 5 girls that I would text. Then the next year was 10, then 400, but for you it'll be 5, next year 10, next year 15, because your paycheck and status is also going up. Your network, your friends, you're leveling up, you're going to church, you're meeting right people. My dude, you're not making any moves in life. You're just trying to find like a dog. I can't find a woman. When has a man ever even found a woman? These find us. Do you know how many found me when I became famous? Do you have any idea? If I leaked my DMs, you would say, yeah, it's worth it. It's worth to do the 30-hour days and shit. Bryson says Zerka probably has sub 100 IQ. I don't know anything about this guy, so I can't hit back.
Injury donated $23. Do you think BCP 157, TB 500, and HGH would help for a herniated disc injury?
Check in with Derek from More Plates, More Dates. This is a friend of mine, and his content, that's all you need, really. You know, he's great for that stuff. That's the best advice I'll ever give you. That guy is gold for that stuff. Now check this out, guys. It's 2024, and you guys are worried about big moves like next girlfriend, next fiance. Dude, who worry about big moves have never planted small moves. They've never even taken steps. They haven't done anything in 2024 so far. Dude, it's about small moves, bro. Do a move a day, and you'll think it's too slow. It's like, it builds like momentum, baby. Like, it's awesome.
Jewish handler donated $5. Thank God you didn't get spotted the other day. I escaped through a sewer cap behind Walmart.
Okay, send some more. I know you have Rothschild money. Guys, I'm not going to be here live that long. When I have genius thoughts, I go live and do one of these streams where I'm in the middle, smack dab middle of the screen. Look at my nose. That's the middle of the screen talking to you. No one gives you this kind of content. I'm giving you everything you need for 2024. You need to make moves, bro. there's no way you're going to spend this year watching me flex on you. I want to start flexing more on my streams. I want to get annoying with it. This guy's been watching me for years. Bunch of around me and money. And he goes, where do I find the next woman?
3 donated $5. Spit some truth about self-belief.
Self-belief? Let me tell you this, bro. This is in the Bible, but I'm going to break it down in layman's. Sensation. If you can feel you're already there, that's step 1. Visualization, that's step 2. In the Bible, it says, use your brain to fully grasp having what you want before you ask God for it. And dude, I've never, last decade, ever asked God for shit. Very rare. This year I'm changing it. I'm asking for so much, dude. Right after I do a prayer for health for my family, that's all I really want. But I'm telling you, talking to yourself all day about what you want and what you want to achieve is going to drive you nuts. Talk to God about what you want to achieve. And most importantly, you have to feel like you deserve it. When I came on the scene, I said narcissism is good. This is what I was talking about.
Supreme donated $5. I've been writing down daily to-do lists. I also got a plan to read the Bible every day and finish it within a year.
You need a mentor for that. You need someone reading it to you first. Okay, because you guys don't want it like I want it. And you're not going to go through those pages. No one in this chat actually does. So I'd rather you get a mentor, go to a nice church with someone who speaks with conviction. And check this out, dude. Stop making religion this abstract thing away from your career. Even if they're completely not related, when you go to work, take Jesus with you. Say, we're going for a stroll every day. It's so easy to sink in nihilism in the morning time. That's why I sound like a broken record. But you guys saw me on Twitch, the most banned dude, then 20,000 months, then 35, then 70,000, boom, randomly in less than 7 months. This shit shouldn't be happening to a bouncer retard. And when you track my progress, it's just when I start reading, dude. Faith, reading, faith. And it doesn't feel like work. It feels like, you know what I mean? Another thing, narcissism can be bad, but when I say narcissism's good, I'm saying like you have to believe you deserve what you're asking from the Almighty. You have to believe.
I donated $5. Yo John, I converted to Christian recently, but my Albanian family in Kosovo looks at me weird, especially my dad who fought in the war.
Look, man, Christians saved Albanians in that war, and Skenderbeg was a Catholic. You can either be an Ottoman or an Albanian, so choose. And when I break it down like that, nobody debates me.
You said that the Chinese zodiacs are really just numbers. There are 12 signs and there are 12 numbers if you count the master numbers. Is this true?
Yes. But the character traits of the animals are also important. Hold on.
I Wiz3 donated $5. How do you find a mentor not just for the Bible but for everything?
I think a lot of these guys you could get in touch with through YouTube, right? So like I'll have one big priest that I'll watch that I cannot get in touch with, and then a like smaller channel that I can actually email and he can respond and I have my question. And I pay money for courses, like anything I need, I'll just pay for it. You're supposed to spend money on upgrading skill set and knowledge. Like that's something I never did with my life. Yeah.
Corey Crusader donated $8.88. 11 Life Path with Monkey born on the 23rd. How do I win in life? I'm tired of living the 9 to 5 as a mechanic at a car dealership. Christ is King.
I'll have a program for you. One thing that I kind of don't like about my dating course is like a lot of you guys. Actually, I won't say it. These 23s, bro. How do you guys know that's my number?
What would your ultimate recharge plan be for burnout?
Ultimate recharge plan for burnout is to never burn out. Yeah, you have to plan ahead. You have to stay ready. Like, that's the hard part. If you have burnout in your schedule, it really means depression, cycles, maybe even jail if you're extreme. Burnout's not supposed to be a part of your strategy in life. You know.
New Yorker donated $5. 18 Yo bought Date IQ, studied it and lost my V card a month later to my crush 20 Yo girl from class. She's my GF now going into second sem.
Yeah.
LP 8
Listen
birth
to me.
number 7 her LP
Listen to
1
me.
birth number.
That girl's not your girlfriend, bro. You need to upgrade your life so you can keep her.
Gecko donated $5. High life path 3 but not good at communication and ADHD. NY advice to be more charismatic.
You need to be around people, and you need to copy the best guy in the room always. Not in a cringe way. But, like, when I say copy someone, I'm saying their habits. I'm not saying how they speak and all that, right? Like, all I did in life was stay around Hells Angels and gangsters and that kind of stuff. And then when I just shifted to staring at a whitewashed Chinese Christian pastor or some nerdy Christian white guy, and I'm like, yeah, I need to be more like them. And then my life just started getting better. You know? I was like, damn, you kind of become who you stay around. I'm different though, because every 6 months I would change my circle I'm around. You know what I mean? I get really like, oh, you're not taking me to the next level. I gotta ditch. You know, even if we're making money together, I go, I'm making the same. If I'm making 100,000 and then next year I'm making the same paycheck, 100,000 a year, I start to get crazy anxiety and I go, oh, I didn't go to the next level. Quit the job, figure it out. Who cares? Lose all this. And yeah, you should never be like, oh, like most humans go, I'm making 100,000, so I guess now I can prepare for marriage and kids. And what? No, you're not guarded, dude. You're not financially guarded at all. Yeah. There's a lot of people like that want to be your friends, and they just get restless. They always want to go to the next level. Just be around those people, man.
T donated $8.88. My LP is 8 and my DOB is August 16th, 2000. Also a dragon. How can I upgrade in life?
Just Google dragons and do what they do. You'll flourish in their careers because your number will let you flourish anywhere.
I was donated $8.88. When our Discord calls for date IQ. Also, should I get better at talking to girls in game while grinding or after I pop off? You talked about having no balance in the past. Wondering your opinion now about social.
I did it after. I just don't recommend it because what if you're a retard who's going to spend like 7 years alone? But I knew I'd go up quick because I don't sleep until I go up. You know, like I'll lose my mind if I don't go up. But if you have any IQ to you, then abstain from women and do it like me and Nick and the V card warriors. Zerka, I tried active imagination, it didn't work. That's because you're like way too tense. It's a visualization practice at rest, when you're resting. It's not when you're like hyper focusing. It's like when you're slipping into your sleep. And it's tricky because you have to talk to the images that knock on your door. That's the hard part. Is like you have to engage with I'll even call it delusion, sleep world. Yeah, Sleepwalker, why are you doing that? Why you're pissing everyone off with that shit. What is that? Is that a red pill? Thank you. Don't mind. Don't mind if I do.
Alien Hijack donated $10. Do you believe in the Anunnaki?
No.
What's your thoughts on Billy Carson, who breaks down ancient tablets that talks about Anunnaki?
Yeah, no, I don't. Okay? I believe in only elemental, invisible, or planetary demonic forces. There's no aliens. It's just demons, bro. And that's it. It's demons, angels, saints, and God.
Angel17 donated $8.88. Should the Book of Enoch be in the Bible?
No.
It was quoted in the Bible. Book of Jude and Peter quote it. Would it not help us to understand the spiritual realm? Help us know we can cast out demons in the Elohim.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Ultra-based Giga Chad Alpha donated $5. Stop letting your hair hang on your forehead when wearing your hat. Sharpen up.
What does that even mean?
Red Pill Saiyan donated $5. Unblock me from Twitter. You blocked me for no reason. Been rocking with you for years and never switched.
No, do you DM me like, bro, I'm the only dude who responds to DMs to be a good human, and I regret it every time because you spam me.
Can you explain portals, mirrors, sexual ones, etc., any others?
No, digital portals are the only ones you should worry about for now. So that means TikTok, Instagram. When they say the devil comes as an angel of light, think of it as electricity and devices. Like, you know what's crazy? You'll never see Zerka using this computer if I'm not making money off it. That's it. I go live and then I turn it off. I don't stay on the internet. I don't get distracted. None of that shit. I'm either reading or OBS. It's like there's nothing in my desktop except OBS. And it's a richer world. Like, who should I use as an example? Look, you grow up, you're either going to sound like Sneeko or Zerka. You can tell I read. You know for a fact Sneeko has never read a book. You know what I mean? And in later life, in the later circles of business, Sneeko's going to be because he's going to have too much to like. That's why Sneeko's really good at what's Andrew Tate doing? Steal, make $1 million, got it, 5 million. Zerka, let me download his game. Yeah, he's brilliant at that. And we're all envious that he can stay relevant for a decade. But he's going to be confused man one day, I think Islam adds structure to Sneeko. But I think one day he's going to back away from the faith. I really do. Not anytime soon. I think like when he's older. Because being absorbed by a community without reading the Quran, you're going to be left with a lot of questions later. Trust me, Like I didn't dare put Christian on my bio without debating first and like seeing where I'm at. You know what I mean? But Sneeko can go his whole life never reading the Quran. Like, has he read it? I don't know why I'm shitting on him. I just like, I wake up with hate boners for the guy. Like him and my twin brother, I love shitting on people I love. You know what I mean? Or Haas, I love Haas. I shit on Haas. Jackson, I love talking negative about people that I like. I don't know why.
Numerology donated $10. Is the dragon the most powerful sign or the rat since it is favored by the Matrix?
It would be the dragon and the very lucky. In the East, they say very lucky. And so is the pig.
Noah donated $5. What we got to focus on if raised by single mom?
Probably become like me. Like my temperament, my habits, all that.
Doomer Studios donated $10. Bro, you pushed the debate last night in the perfect direction and the end result was golden. God bless W. Zerka.
Yes. That's my job, dude. Guys, 2024, I haven't wasted a day. So if I get on a panel, I know what I'm doing. And I'm really too old to even waste streams. Like every stream got to bang. Every stream's got to be life-changing, informative. and every stream's got to be no fluff, no fat, no fake shit.
Occult IQ donated $8.89.
I want more, Occult.
Is
I want more
2024
from
the
you.
year we see you turn into Zizurka again, or will you remain phenomenally small?
No, I'll be the. I'll never say this live because it's so corny. I just think you should do it instead of just say it. But I'll be the best version of myself. Business, fitness, everything. And I'm gonna sound so like, you know, when Sneako's like, get back on your crusader shit, I'm gonna sound like the greatest preacher online. I wanna be, yeah. And it's all going the same direction. You know, when I read scripture, I wanna go harder in the gym. When I read scripture, I wanna go harder on my business. When I read scripture, I like start doing adult shit, you know. Because my ADHD can make me do dumb stuff. You know, like I'm like a whore if I get bored.
Kuba donated $8.88. In the 16th century, at midnight when both physical and spiritual energies were high, the Rosicrucians used to send temple soul vibrations. These aimed to counteract materialism and boost the development of soul power.
That's a Kabbalistic visualization practice. I know what you're saying.
Radioactive Shit donated $5. Your course really helped me, transformed me into a boy.
Yeah, check it out, guys. You don't become self-sufficient and make 100,000 a year and become independent at 21. You don't do that for the money, the apartment, the girl. None of that. You become self-sufficient because the new flame gets lit. This confident second flame is nothing like your first confident flame that got you the job and stuff. I'm telling you, your consciousness expands, man. When you can't call your mom, brother, cousin, nobody knows your problems, your bills, your relationships, but you figure it all out yourself, and you get help and stuff, and you get mentorship, but you do it. The second flame of confidence is your real career. That's when you really open a new business that flourishes. That's when you don't waste time. That's when you get the right girl. But that flame, that Super Saiyan transformation, man, is it hard to do. Holy was that the hardest. I spent most of my adult life working minimum wage at clubs. You know how pathetic I felt? And in my head, for 5 years, I'd be like, I'm going to be famous. I want to be this. I want to have money when I'm sleeping. I want to have an army. And my girl would be like, shut up. My brothers would be like, all right, bro, go do it. My coworkers would be like, are you famous yet? Now these guys don't look me in the eye when I walk in the room. Because they're like, what are you going to tell me this time? I'll be like, dude, I'm on your career, bro. Like, you went to 8 years of school, and I make 40 times your paycheck with 40 times more business. That's gotta hurt, man. And that, well, I didn't go to school. I'm a nerd. I visualize, I sensationalize my fantasies, and I will them. Thinking, feeling, willing. Don't call me no Rosa, whatever. Just don't mix it up with anything. Don't say this is a cult. Thinking, feeling, willing. All after prayer, and you're good to go. Best Milker says you got lucky. No, for years I was posting my content on Instagram. None of it popped. And then I got, yeah. When you put your head down, you work conscientiously, friends come and find you. They come and give you the new gate, the new career. Bro, it happens in a week. It's so freaky when it happens too, right? Like, I swear to God, for all of 2023, my life felt more interesting than a CIA flick. It's probably because I got hired by them. It's a joke. But I'm telling you guys, you think you're a you think you're a construction worker or a bouncer or whatever, but actually all your mental fog is from the TV you grew up with and mainstream media and all that fake they put in your head. When you deprogram it and you take it all out of your head, you're like, oh, I'm not a retard. So I got lucky with my narcissism. I won't go live unless I know what the I'm talking about, because I don't want to sound like a, like Andrew. What does Andrew Tate say? The elites just control everything. This is the Matrix. You gotta run from the Matrix, and yeah, like I think I'm the smartest dumb on earth. You know what I mean? Like my core is just a jock. Like, hey, Stacy, where we headed this weekend? I can't afford that, Stacy. I can't afford that. You know I can't afford that. I'm just a bouncer.
Nikki Bakers donated $5. 21 years old. 22 life path, born on 28th in the year of the water horse.
Holy shit.
140 IQ. How to accumulate a transcendental state before manifestation with clear intent. Be my mentor.
DM me. I want to talk to you if those are your real numbers. I'll hire you. I've never seen better numbers in my life. 22 with a 28? He's a 22 born on the 28th? Yeah. That guy's either a psychopath or the next Bill Gates. Not actually Bill Gates, but you have crazy potential. You have the biggest cap. Talk about the willing, he said, right? Well, think of the willing as physical, even though you can say it's kind of, there's other aspects, but don't focus on willing, focus on thinking, because what you think in the morning is what your emotions bring, right? So you think, then the emotion comes. So if you thought of something negative, here comes negative emotions, you have a negative charge, now you can't will your body to get out of bed. You understand? So stop the thinking, stop the bad thought loops first, right? Most of your anxiety, 80% of it is not even real. Your morning anxiety, your nighttime, whatever, it's not even real. Like, you make a dragon of it in your head. There's nothing you've ever faced in your life that was worse than what you were thinking it was going to be. The thinking is what tortures you. The dragon doesn't scare you as much as thinking about the dragon.
Montana 8K donated $5. Can Date IQ help you have threesomes? I have a main that spy.
No. I don't really talk about that stuff. Now, Date IQ, so you get a girlfriend, fiance, wife, and you're done.
Radioactive Shit donated $5. Why didn't you collab with other kick streamers?
I do when
Use
I'm
your IRL streams.
Bro, when I'm in Miami in a couple weeks, I'm be around all those and we'll be back at 8,000 views and all that stupid shit. But actually, I'm gonna have my own place without anyone, just me living alone and 2 PCs set up on day one. And I swear to God, I'm not gonna fuck around. And we're gonna have the best kind of
donated $5. What do I do if I onion peeled desire and it was superficial?
Go deeper. It's never actually superficial.
Enzo donated $8.88. Give me book recommendations. And where should I start? With Freud, Jung, and occult stuff.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Luke the Evangelist donated $5. Is 1221 a hidden 33, or am I an 8? Cause 12 plus 21 plus 2000 equals 8.
What? Just add your month, day, and year for your first number. The day you're born is second. And then your zodiac sign has a number and some character traits to it.
Elizabeth donated $28. Life path number 4, born on May 31st, 2002.
Double 4? Yeah, you must have liked my political content yesterday. You'd be a good senator. I know Forrest can do a lot of things, but careful of becoming that guy who works hard for little pay, like a police officer. That's Forrest become like.
Now you donated $23.35. Returning some value. Check out these 2 books: 100 Meters Offers and 100 Meters Leads by Alex Hormozy. Applied them to my already booming business and they went Bezos.
Yeah, never heard of him, bro. So no.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Negro donated $5. May 7, 1998. In the life path 3 with 7 energy and a 3 tertiary. Since I'm a tiger, I work as a nurse. What useful can you tell me?
You should have been the doctor with that 7. Man, you'd be surprised how many of you would actually do good in school if you're going to go to school, lawyer, engineer, doctor, or psychologist. Therapists make a shit ton of money off, there's a bad mental health crisis all over the West ever since they took the Bible out the schools. So, yeah, those are your only paths. This channel is more about entrepreneurship. Like, I don't really recommend school. Like, dude, there's 18-year-olds who took a $200 editing course or a Draw My Life, and they make stupid YouTube videos for 10 million a year. There's YouTubers you've never heard of. You've never seen their faces. They have no talents, but they just know what pops from studying algo. And they crack the algorithm, and then they hire employees to do what they were doing, their Draw My Lives, and there's like a zillion ways to make money, bro. Yeah. Oh wait, yo, is that it? That's all the questions, right? That's all the donos? Should we wrap it up here?